You do what you've always done, you're gonna get what you've always gotten. So choose different, try something harder. If you're eating like you always have and you haven't changed, well, probably we need to switch something up. This is part 2 of the That Girl, Be That Girl Wellness Series edition, okay? In the first one, we talked about your mind, becoming that girl in your mind and what it really means to be that girl. This one, sorry I'm out of breath. I am doing the pendulum. I do have quads today. You are what you eat. Like, that really is true. When we're talking about becoming that girl and our overall wellness, nutrition plays a huge part. One, as someone who who used to struggle with binge eating, someone who really prioritizes fitness, I feel like I am kind of qualified to talk about finding real balance in my fitness and in my eating and how to overcome some of those things, but also how it has led to more confidence, how it's led to a better physique, how it's led to me just prioritizing taking care of my temple better. So nutrition is just one of those things. It's very hard because what they put in our food makes it so hard to like not want the bad stuff, you know? And I'm saying you can't eat certain things. You can't eat out. You can't have those chips. You can't do those things. But when we're talking about becoming that girl, taking care of our temple, becoming our best self, if you're aiming to reach your best physique, like that's my goal. I want to reach the best physique that I could possibly meet for my body. So number 1, we need to become so realistic with what our goals are. Is your goal fat loss? Is your goal weight loss? Because those are 2 different things. Weight loss is just becoming a smaller version of yourself. It's losing weight. You don't know if you're losing muscle, you're losing fat, you're losing both, you're just losing pounds. That is okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Or are we talking fat loss? Like, for example, I would love to keep losing more fat, meaning maintaining my muscle, but losing the fat off my body as I'm maintaining my muscle, leading to a toned body. One in the sense that leaning out, lowering fat. So how do we do that? 1, increase protein. And you're gonna say this, you're gonna be like, oh my God, what do you mean? Everyone always says that, it's so hard at the beginning. Then you start to learn how to include protein into every single one of your meals. And I'm not just talking artificial protein. It is so easy to take triple scoops of protein shakes a day, which is amazing. It's an amazing supplement, but how are we including lean meats, fish, eggs, those types of things in our diets? Because protein is literally the building block of muscle. We need protein to build muscle. So how are we putting that in every single meal? And it's important that it's in your meals throughout the day. You're not getting 100 grams in your last meal of the day, but didn't get any grams throughout the day. So increase your protein. That's going to be so important. 2, quality. Like I said, the quality of your food. Are you getting your protein by eating 5 protein bars a day? Which, yes, it's a protein, but it's probably going to lead to a lot of bloating, not quality muscle mass. When you stick to whole foods, I'm talking things that don't come typically in wrappers. I mean, other than like the lean meats and stuff, but vegetables, potatoes, rice, good grains, things like that, that's when you're gonna make your most progress. And that's specifically what I've noticed recently, because I used to try to just fit things in my diet because it was a low calorie food and low calorie this, low calorie that. But I'm realizing it's really what you eat. Okay, it could be a low calorie snack, but is it quality? Is it a whole food? Because if you really care about what your physique looks like, you're gonna care about the quality of the food that you're eating. And when I've switched to eating more foods, I've noticed my energy levels are better. I feel more confident. My skin is clearer. I've struggled with acne my entire life, but since I've locked in on eating whole foods and not processed foods the last couple months, my skin has cleared up like crazy. Okay, I did break out this past weekend because life is about balance, right? I had a little staycation. I went to Denver, which is about an hour from where I live, and ate at some different restaurants, and it was fun, and life's about balance. And so I do see that it broke me out a little bit. For that, while I was maintaining on my diet, it was like 100% clean. My skin was so clear, and you feel so more confident. Your confidence starts to exude out of the way you talk, out of the way you look, the way your face shines, the way you feel in clothes. It all has to do with nutrition. Do it for yourself. And I remember when I first started my fitness journey, I used to do it for others. Like, I want to present myself a certain way. I want to be that girl that attracts all the guys. Like, I do not care about that anymore. I do not care who's looking at me in the gym or who's not. I care about my goals, showing myself what I can do, and showing myself that I can stay disciplined and also honor my body. But my point is, do it for yourself. Do it to honor your temple. If you do what you've always done, you're gonna get what you've always gotten. So choose different, try something harder. If you're eating like you always have and you haven't changed, well, probably we need to switch something up about that. Let's get into this set.
Okay, so this is a different day. I stay doing that where I like finish the video on a different day, but it's like whatever. And here's the thing, there's so many different supplements, so we're gonna break them down. Protein powder. Is protein powder necessary? Is protein supplementation, is that necessary to see maximum benefits and maximum growth? The answer is dun 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 dun. No, it's not. Honestly, if you want to see the best results, I also think it's important to note that sometimes, like, you can also implement like protein bars, things like that. But kind of read the ingredients, see, okay, is this the best way for me to get my protein right now? Is this really how I want to get my protein right now? Because some things have more sugar than protein. So next, electrolytes. Is electrolytes necessary? Electrolytes provides great rehydration, especially if you're dehydrated. Is it necessary? Not if you're really up on your hydration and your electrolytes through what you're drinking, through your food. But I think it's a great supplement. Is it necessary? No. Next, we have BCAAs. BCAAs are great for muscle growth, recovery. However, you do receive a lot of those essential amino acids from the foods you eat, like the proteins, like meat, fish, dairy, eggs. Is it amazing? Yes, I think it's amazing. Do I think it's necessary to achieve the best results, the best physique you can? Not really necessary. Can it really help? Yes. Because I know a lot of times these supplements are so expensive. So I think we're like, oh my God, do I need to take all of these things that my favorite influencers are taking? No, like you really don't need to. I think we're going to talk about the most important ones in just a second. Next is creatine. Creatine is great for muscle growth, your performance. It also helps your energy supply in your muscle while you're lifting. Creatine is one of those things that I think is amazing. It helps a substantial amount with creating quality muscle, supporting that muscle, maintaining that muscle, and just performance and energy. I think it's amazing. If I'm going to say there are two supplements you very much need, if you're not getting all your protein from your food, a good powder, a good protein powder, and creatine. Creatine is that girl. Like, creatine is that girl. Is it necessary? Do you absolutely need it? No, there's times when I don't take it for a whole month and I'm still progressing. But when I'm on creatine, the one thing to note with creatine is that you need to stay hydrated. Like, you need to be drinking, like when we say a lot of water, like close to a gallon a day, you need to be drinking water because creatine allows water to fill, it absorbs water in your body. So if you're not drinking enough water, your cells, you're going to become very, very bloated, dehydrated. You're going to have extreme water retention. It could be unhealthy for some of your organs. So if you're going to drink creatine, be drinking your water, or don't take creatine. Next are vitamins. Okay, and these are what I'm taking in a day, and I wrote everything down so I don't forget. This is the vitamins that I'm taking. Number one, I'm taking a collagen supplement. I'm taking, I believe it's the Vital Proteins brand collagen supplement. So it's a protein powder, but it's also has 20 grams of collagen. When you hit 25, like I said, you're losing 1% of your collagen a year. Collagen contributes to your skin, your hair, your nails, your skin laxity, like the looseness. So supplementing it is great, and this powder also has protein in it, so amazing. If you're a girl, like, that's a must. Like, that's something I definitely think. I also take vitamin C, which is good for your immune system, vitamin D, which is good for immune system, vitamin B complex, which helps your energy, your brain function. I take fish oil, which is good for your blood flow, your heart. Turmeric is a good antioxidant. It's anti-inflammatory. Zinc is also great for your immune system. And magnesium glycinate improves your sleep, reduces anxiety, your bone health, your heart health. I think these right here are my holy grail. These are what I take every single morning after breakfast. Our body does produce most of these naturally in our body, but in some areas we are lacking and we could benefit from supplementation. I will say, if you have underlying conditions, if you have underlying medical problems, medical concerns, always consult with your doctor about what you should be taking, what you shouldn't. But I think this is a great place to start when we're talking about general health, general wellness, and becoming that girl when it comes to supplementation as well. And vitamins. You're gonna be that girl if you ain't the girl from inside out. We're trying to be that girl from the inside out, not rotten on the inside, because it shows in your skin, your hair, your nails, your body. You are what you eat. That includes vitamins, that includes supplementation. So yeah, all of this is in my personal opinion. For example, like right now, I have a protein powder. I'm not really taking electrolytes. Sometimes I'll buy like a Gatorade electrolyte from the store. Not really taking BCAAs, but creatine consistently, collagen consistently, and all the vitamins consistently. But all this to say that, your mind is number one. Becoming that girl is transforming your mind, submitting your thoughts to Christ, becoming that girl in your mind, but also for yourself, that you can love yourself better, love those around you better. Number two, like we said, nutrition, supplementation, all of those things it's gonna allow your hair to be better, your face to be better, your confidence to be better, the longevity of your life to be better. If you ain't doing it for looks, do it for the longevity of your life. You know what I mean? Like, let's take care of ourselves. Like, there's already so much in the world that we can't control, diseases that come up, like people that hurt us, whatever it may be. let's control what we can control. That's gonna be our health, contributing to our overall wellness. So let me know if you guys try any of the things we talked about today and how that works for you, or what supplements and vitamins you do like right now that you're taking that maybe I can implement in mine. I know there's so many things like teas and so many good things on the market. Yeah, thanks for coming. Join us next time on the next episode, because we gonna be that girl. No, wait, we ain't gonna be that girl. We are that girl. Okay, love you, babe.